Hey, happy Friday. We made it. My callus turned black. There was some bleeding under the skin, but yesterday I worked out with Arnav for the last time, maybe. He's switching gyms, so we just hit a leg day, then grab some food after. If I asked you how much you think this costed, how much do you think it would be? Wrong. It costed $30 for 2 burgers and fries and drink and coffee. I was so mad when I found out the fries were like $5 each. They asked me if I wanted to upgrade to a combo, and I made the mistake of saying yes, unfortunately. So right now I'm just doing some grinding, fighting all of the wild Pokemon here. Not wild Pokemon, sorry. Fighting all of the trainers here. I forgot to catch a Pokemon in this patch of grass, but at this point I think I got my final team figured out, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But right here, going down Cycling Road, I'm just fighting all of the fighting and poison types, which is a piece of cake for Emma. I had a good talk with Arnav yesterday. We talked about some deep topics. He's thinking about getting into business, which I thought was so cool. I finally managed to convince someone to take it seriously, so I'm proud of him for that. Glad I could leave him with somewhat of a gift, maybe. I hope him success both in the gym and business, of course. And we talk about so many topics: AI, life, people's life decisions, and our perceptions of all that. It was honestly really cool. Right here, I'm just fighting Koga's gym trainers after having evolved Carice. Even with Stab, Fly is disgustingly weak, and unfortunately I missed a Fly, so there goes Carice after I dumped so much EXP into it. And you think that'd be it, but Hypno at this stage of the game is so disgustingly tanky. I thought I could knock it out with one more Thunderball, but it lived on negative health, and I lost Aldo. Carice, I'm not that mad about, but Aldo, bro, I was so mad. We lost 2 of our core members right here, basically. Had to release Carice, and yeah, cool, interesting fact is you can't release your starter Pikachu, so I had to deposit into a different box, basically, but consider it dead. I was so sad. Why was that Hypno so busted? Like, it's so stupidly tanky at this stage of the game. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. So I basically started just training up Ryan, because our team is in shambles. And what I did was I went to the 5th floor, grabbed the keycard, unlocked the healing station, and then began training on all of these random floors. I hope the footage isn't too disorientating, but there are so many floors. I always try to clear out everything, so that's why you see me going at like 20x the speed. I realized looking at our team, we have a significant weakness against psychic type Pokemon. Like, we have no switch-ins, so I was trying really hard to come up with a solution. The solution ended up being the lapras you were gifted after you beat your rival. I didn't know you would get it at level 15, but holy smokes, we have to train so much. In the meantime, I was just training my Magnemite to replace Pikachu. It's basically a Pikachu, just more tanky. Also, it doesn't learn Thunderball naturally, so we're stuck with Thunder Shock for a while. But right here, we're just gonna fight the rival. You would think it would be devastating at this point, but honestly, it wasn't too bad. Venusaur handled the business. The only problem with Venusaur is it's gonna be pretty useless in the next Blaine fight, and our Graveler is about as strong as it gets. You can see how weak. I missed the hypnosis, so that really put me on the back foot. I didn't know what to do at this point. Yeah, you see, we have no switch-ins for a good psychic attack. Yeah, that was a close one. Thank goodness Venusaur is a tank and just ate those psychic attacks up. But yeah, we got a Lapras. I decided that might be our only switch in against strong psychic types because Lapras is naturally really tanky and body slam on it is pretty good. We also needed late game to fight Lance's dragons. But yeah, I just quickly went back to heal and then grabbed the Lapras, and then it was time for the training arc. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed the name for the main channel and the gym channel. Is now Tony Powers Up and Tony Gained EXP. I think I will need to make some changes for the channel coming up. Currently, I don't think this format really works. Like I'm pouring my heart and soul into making content every single week, but it feels like I'm not really making that much progress. But I'll announce it on probably close to video 100. But right now we're just fighting Giovanni. It's pretty easy as well. His team is really weak at this stage of the game. Nidoqueen, I was a little scared they had like a special move, so I let Venusaur handle the business. We got a Master Ball, so we can go get Articuno or Zapdos now. We just need to put up repels the whole time. But yeah, finally got the Lapras. You're gonna see the speed going crazy. I'm training in Dark Tunnel first, because it can one-shot between Ice Beam and Water Gun. It can one-shot everything. Then after I got a little bit stronger, I started training on Diglets. They give more EXP than the Rock Tunnel dude. And look, sometimes you'll see a Dugtrio, which gives a lot of EXP. So, just training it up. This week, my body has been really sore. But I think starting next week, I will finally be able to be adjusted to my normal gym schedule again. But yeah, now that we have Lapras, I thought it was good enough to go fight Koga. Unfortunately, they put my Graveler to sleep, so I made the mistake of just getting one-shotted by the Venno Moth on Emma, who I also dumped a ton of EXP. But you see how strong Lapras is here. Level 37 beat a level 50 Venno Moth. Then I went through Safari Zone to get Surf, just the usual run. Didn't have that much space in my bag, so it was very annoying, but got Surf, got Stab, and we're ready to go explore the rest of the map now. So pretty cool. Also, good news is I'm now fully caught up to everything. So starting next week, we can think about growing instead of just playing catch up after my trip. And yes, it takes me this long to recover from a trip. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I finally ordered the Amazon water flosser after my Tuesday video revealing my failed invention. So I'm excited to test that out. It's coming Sunday, so you'll see it in next week's Tuesday video. Right now I'm just using all of the water trainers to train up Magneton. We need to go to Power Plant to fetch Thunder, because right now Thundershock is not cutting it. But it is what it is, just the grind, and yeah, we're just fighting everyone we can. Blaine is a significant power up because all of the ground rocks types that you have low special, and fire types are all special attackers, and the only water type I want to use in late game is Lapras, and is neutral to fire type attacks, so it's not a perfect wall. If it was pure water type, Blaine would be pretty easy. It's Arcanine's like level 54, so you have to be really careful. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about this format of video, but I thought a lot of it was just grindy, so I just fast forwarded through it all. But we'll continue the story next week. Also, I have a very exciting event I'm going to tomorrow. You'll see in next week's video. I love the flowers that are blooming all over Calgary right now. Today's workout was just accessories, and clearly my workouts are working because my table is actually nailed to my wall, but I accidentally pulled too hard and it ripped the nail out of the wall clean. And I saw these gophers on my way home today. It was raining, so I guess they were just out of their burrows for some reason. There were so many of them.
So cute. Perfect. Yo, chill. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I'm like right here. No gopher. Yo, look how many there are. They're just chilling.